As you all know, some people that already know me, I'm coming from a military background, and I am very religious when it comes to like having my firewood. I always carry a bunch of firewood dry in my truck, 10 good piece of dry, super dry firewood, and then I'll do a good combination of the dry wood that I have in my truck with whatever I can forage. Most of the time, whatever you find over here in the woods, they're going to be a little bit of a dry. So if you want to start your fire out of those, it's going to be a little bit tricky. You can, remember, you need to have this guy at all times. No matter where you go, you need to have him all around, because you never know when you're going to need it. If you're going to have to spend a night in a bush, forest, thick forest, or cold forest like this, you need to have this guy around. Hey everyone, I know I told you guys noodles. This is what I call noodles, right? Because sometimes I make a bunch of them. Sometimes it look like noodles. But the technique is called feathering, okay? So if you hear out there feathering is this right here, okay? All right, so like I said before, if you look at this pine tree right here, two things that I really love it. Sap, right? This is sap. It's very flammable. And one thing that I always love it to collect is this little guys right here. A little mossy and dry. Don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little mossy and very dry. So what I do, I mix this guy right here, and the sap. See, there's a lot of sap right there. I collect them all. So I'm pretty sure my fire, oh, there's another one right over here. There's another guy right there. See this guy here? It's absolutely amazing when you find them around. So what I do sometimes, even a little bit off season, what I do, I go for a drive sometimes, and I make a bag full of those guys. The mossy part, and this mossy one right here, it's full of sap already. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's full of sap, right? And this is so sticky. Look like honey, but they don't taste like honey. So this guy, I'm gonna place a little sap on the very top, and then I'm gonna put it right here. So the wood I have is very thin. They should catch on fire pretty simple and pretty fast. So all the mossy stuff, the dry stuff right there, another one right over there. And this is so sticky. But then again, you need a fire going. You don't care about if you stick it or not. Okay. There you go. This message goes for the people with one leg. Don't do this too close to the only one you have. Get far away, or put it down and protect the only leg you have. All right, I make this tripod over here because I had a recipe in my mind. And then all of a sudden I changed. So I'm not gonna need this guy anymore. But it's very simple, right? Grab a few sticks, place it right above your the fire. And then if you have to lower a pot to the fire or bring it up high, so you have this guy right here to hold your pot. So make sure your pot, it's not too heavy. Even if it is heavy, come close, babe. Like I said, one of the things that I always have in my truck, it's a tarp. You never know when you're gonna need it. This one is 8x10, 8x6 actually. So you can use it as like a tube, or you can open, have it right above you. It will protect from snow, from the rain, heavy windy days. Most of you are gonna probably ask, why this color? Why this color is pretty simple. You don't want to get like everything is gray, is green, is like white. So this and that color for the tarp is the only thing that people will be able to see, even yourself, in the middle of the night or even during the day. So colorful things, you will be able to, hunters to be able to see you from far away. And then when you walk around your shelter, this over here, it's pretty visible. Next time I'll go in detail about those nuts, but just to secure the tarp. So it's very simple. If you want to get like undone right now, just grab this guy, boom, it comes out. So like this right now, it's pretty simple. So you still can use this whole thing right here. So yeah, believe it or not, as you guys can see, there's wind come from the south, and I'm right here. So obviously in a very windy day, there has to be more protected. So I'll make it like a teepee. So I want this way because I want to stop this wind right here from coming this way. The recipe today with the sweet potatoes. Beautiful one, good for a lot of stuff, and but I'm not going to get into details of that. I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna roll this guy in tin foil and toss it on the fire. So I wrapped that potato, that sweet potato in tin foil. I'm gonna leave it there for maybe like 30 minutes, and then gonna make a very nice recipe. Next ingredient for this recipe: spinach, frozen spinach. And the reason why I decided to do this recipe with spinach is because there's a lot of iron in this guys right here. So a lot of melt this guy a little bit, and then you'll see the ingredient for today, the recipe for today. Oh yeah. So the spinach is ready to go. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a little nest for the eggs, but obviously I'm gonna break the egg. Let me make more like this. This guy is oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I need more of the delicious spinach right here. There we go. This is the first time I make this recipe. Sweet potato, cheese, spinach, and eggs. Smelled delicious. Let's see if it tastes delicious. Yes, it does. Easy to make. Very easy to make. Before I continue right here, I want to say thank you. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it for your love. Keep subscribing. Leave it a thumbs up. And then I'll definitely see you guys in our next video. Cheers. Bye.